Hi, I'm Kimmy. I've lived in the Chicagoland area for nearly 20 years now, off and on, and around these areas generally. And I'm here to give my testimony to the world that Chicago is not a war zone until Trump brought his terrorists in himself, his own Trump terrorists, Trumperists. But no, seriously, my whole family has grown up around this area, even though I wasn't born in this country, Trump. And, but I grew up here. This is my country. I have two countries, okay? Two. And Chicago is a beautiful place. I don't know what people have been telling you about the crime rate here. The only crimes going on are crimes against humanity as administered by Trump and his Nazis, douchebag peoples. Because every single day of the week, my children and me are safe walking down the streets of Chicago. A single woman with bad back and little kids is telling you Chicago is safe. Even this gang members' lies they come up with about that they're hunting gangs, but with no warrants and no information and no actual evidence. I have never seen gang violence in my entire life. I've lived all over the states. I've lived in Panama. I've lived, various locations in the city, out the city. I do prefer out of the city because it's less crowded. It's a little cheaper. It's a little nicer. If you can get out of the cities, get the fuck out of the cities, people, because what is happening in them is so horrible, so horrendous, as done by this ICE, and now the Trump is sending the military next. It is a lovely, beautiful, scenic destination. People travel all over the world to come to Chicago. It's it's a highly industrialized, beautiful city with lots of art and sculptures and fountains and history and civil rights movements and peaceful protests. And let me know one other thing. This media voting saying that whatever Trump says, because Trump made this a thing where only journalism can be published that he wants. So that's why you hear journalists dancing around the words and trying to sound like they agree with his nonsense. It's all a farce. The only violence occurring that I've ever even seen in my life like this is from this masked, thuggish, redneck, untrained, wannabe little wishing that they were real men type boys that are just, overgrown, these flabby, sad, masked, fucking useless redneck, probably did it with their cousin and nobody else until they started raping these women in detention centers. Yeah, that's what's happening here. It is a violation of human rights and of everything decent and normal and human and American. And if anyone is a terrorist, it is Trump and every last person that carries out his will. Be safe, band together. We can do this. Down with the regime.